Always go too far, because that's where you'll find the truth. No matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me, there's something stronger, something better, pushing right back. People hasten to judge in order not to be judged themselves. Life can be magnificent and overwhelming. That is the whole tragedy. Without beauty, love, or danger, it would almost be easy to live. You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. Real generosity towards the future lies in giving all to the present. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. It is the job of thinking people not to be on the side of the executioners. To be happy, we must not be too concerned with others. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. Man is the only creature who refuses to be what he is. We all carry within us places of exile, our crimes, our ravages. Our task is not to unleash them on the world, it is to transform them in ourselves and others. Seeking what is true is not seeking what is desirable. The evil that is in the world almost always comes from ignorance, and good intentions may do as much harm as malevolence if they lack understanding. Blessed are the hearts that can bend, they shall never be broken. Nobody realizes that some people expend tremendous energy merely to be normal. I know that man is capable of great deeds, but if he isn't capable of great emotion, well, he leaves me cold. There is no sun without shadow, and it is essential to know the night. The need to be right, the sign of a vulgar mind. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Walk beside me, just be my friend. You know what charm is? A way of getting the answer yes without having asked any clear question. But in the end, one needs more courage to live than to kill himself. Autumn is a second spring, when every leaf is a flower. I may not have been sure about what really did interest me, but I was absolutely sure about what didn't. The purpose of a writer is to keep civilization from destroying itself. I opened myself to the gentle indifference of the world. I used to advertise my loyalty, and I don't believe there is a single person I loved that I didn't eventually betray. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. I have no idea what's awaiting me or what will happen when this all ends. For the moment I know this, there are sick people and they need curing. I would rather live my life as if there is a God and die to find out there isn't, than live my life as if there isn't and die to find out there is. Man is always prey to his truths. Once he has admitted them, he cannot free himself from them. There is not love of life without despair about life. Some people talk in their sleep. Lecturers talk while other people sleep. Since we're all going to die, it's obvious that when and how don't matter. Every act of rebellion expresses a nostalgia for innocence and an appeal to the essence of being. Freedom is nothing but a chance to be better. You can't create experience, you undergo it. What is called a reason for living is also an excellent reason for dying. Where there is no hope, it is incumbent on us to invent it. Always there comes an hour when one is weary of one's work and devotion to duty, and all one craves for is a loved face, the warmth and wonder of a loving heart. Beauty is unbearable, drives us to despair, offering us for a minute the glimpse of an eternity that we should like to stretch out over the whole of time. The most important thing you do every day you live is deciding not to kill yourself. A man's work is nothing but this slow trek to rediscover, through the detours of art, those 2 or 3 great and simple images in whose presence his heart first opened. The absurd is the essential concept and the first truth. The truth is that everyone is bored and devotes himself to cultivating habits. There are crimes of passion and crimes of logic. The boundary between them is not clearly defined. And never have I felt so deeply at one and the same time so detached from myself and so present in the world. A person's life purpose is nothing more than to rediscover, through the detours of art or love or passionate work, those 1 or 2 images in the presence of which his heart first opened. Human relationships always help us to carry on, because they always presuppose further developments, a future, and also because we live as if our only task was precisely to have relationships with other people. For if there is a sin against life, it consists perhaps not so much in despairing of life, as in hoping for another life, and in eluding the implacable grandeur of this life. Much unhappiness has come into the world because of bewilderment and things left unsaid. Happiness and the absurd are 2 sons of the same earth. They are inseparable. I don't want to be a genius. I have enough problems just trying to be a man. He who despairs of the human condition is a coward, but he who has hope for it is a fool. But you know, I feel more fellowship with the defeated than with saints. Heroism and sanctity don't really appeal to me, I imagine. What interests me is being a man. I've never really had much of an imagination, but still I would try to picture the exact moment when the beating of my heart would no longer be going on inside my head. A man is more a man through the things he keeps to himself than through those he says. If absolute truth belongs to anyone in this world, it certainly does not belong to the man or party that claims to possess it. Don't believe your friends when they ask you to be honest with them. All they really want is to be maintained in the good opinion they have of themselves.